Hello, hello. Welcome to the live. Please hit that thumbs up button for me as you come in. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Please hit the thumbs up. All right. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great day. Hello, Shanae. How are you? All right. This is going to be a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be a whatever comes out message. Okay. Bonus. All right. If you haven't already, please, after this reading, please check out your daily message for today. Hello, Perseverance Pisces. Back again. All right. So we're just going to see what's going on with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. All cross watchers, welcome. Not a Pisces or a cross watcher, you're just tuning in. You are welcome as well. There's something here for you, okay? All right. Let me get one more good shuffle. So I know somebody's going to say, oh, you shuffle too much. But it's all good. All right. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, no jumpers today. What's going on? Here we go. I'm going to take this one. Too many cards here. Okay, so Pisces, over our energy, I have 5 of Wands in the reverse, 6 of Swords, the Judgment card, and I have the Magician in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Death card here. All right, so well, first off, it looks like you have put an end to a toxic cycle. Something you had going on that you put an end to it, or you have just finalized it in your own way. Whatever this is, maybe a lot of people don't understand it. Maybe the person that you had to end this with or shut this situation down, they don't get it, or maybe it caught them by surprise. But whatever it was, you shut it down here. Okay. We have the 5 of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. I do think you did this with style and grace. I think you did it with peace, or at least you tried to do it in a peaceful way here. But with the 6 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, even though you did it in a peaceful way, it does seem like somebody felt betrayed. Somebody felt betrayed. So with the Judgment card, I feel like you did the right thing, and you do as well. With the Magician here in the reverse, look at that. Look at that. So with the Magician in the reverse, you were unable to really get a peaceful solution, or really have a peaceful ending, or a peaceful announcement or conversation, even though you went in with the best of intention. But for whatever the reason, you could not, it didn't end in a peaceful way here. Like I said, with the 10 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, someone felt betrayed. Somebody felt betrayed. Let's clarify the 10 of Swords with the Tower in the reverse. Well, that's because, to me, I'm getting this vibe like they were okay with shutting things down, but the moment you shut something down, it was a problem. Okay? I don't know where that's coming from. It kind of feels like to me that you had a history with this particular person, and they were always accustomed to being the ones to call the shots, or shut something down, or walk away from the conversation or the situation. But the moment that you started declaring that you weren't going to deal with certain things, or you started moving different or whatever, It was a problem. That's where that betrayal is coming from. The Five of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like Pisces, you just got fed up. You got tired of feeling sad. You got tired of I'm hearing melodrama. You got tired of that. With the Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you started offering yourself way better here. With the Hangman here in the past, I feel like Pisces, it took you a while to get to this point here. Clarify the Hangman. With the Five of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. Maybe you talked to some people about it. Or maybe you only talked to maybe a friend or somebody about whatever this was. And you went over it time and time again in your mind. And you never could reach a really good solution or conclusion or whatever it was. But I think whenever you did reach this solution here, it was something that came to you just on a whim. Like it was a particular day where you just said enough. Today is the day I'm deciding to let go. Hello, Sam. Good, Sam B. Good to see you. So you made a decision on a particular day to let go here. With the Hierophant here, Taurus energy, I feel like this was a wise decision for you. All right? I feel like this was a wise decision. Clarify the Hierophants and the upright with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah. And it was something, Pisces, that was unexpected for this particular person here. All right? It was unexpected for them, but it was very well needed for you. Very much needed, I should say. So, moving forward here, I have the Fool card. So like I said, you went in to deliver this information in a calm, cool, collected manner. For some of you, this could have been you putting in your resignation in a job. Okay, you went in telling them calmly that you're thinking about leaving, or you're putting your 2 weeks notice here. Very calm, very positive. And I just don't feel like you received the same reaction back. Clarify the Fool card here. With the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, I don't feel like you received the same type of calmness back. If this was a job situation here with the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse, whatever feeling you had after you left out of this office with a manager or somebody like that telling them that you're putting in your 2 weeks notice, you felt like almost like you were dispensable. It didn't feel like the company needed you or something like that. You could have literally felt like, okay, well, do they even care that I'm leaving? You know, that type of vibe. Do they even acknowledge the hard work that I put in? You know, and it just you didn't get the result that you expected or that you had hoped for here. And if this was a particular person here, like the reaction that they gave you once you told them, you know, what your boundaries were and what you were just letting go of, their reaction was crazy. They could have just tried to make it seem, like I said, like you betrayed them. With the Page of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here, I do feel like you're being offered more, a better job, you know, better peace of mind, whatever it is. I feel like you're being offered more here. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. Oops. Give me 1 second. Ooh, with the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I told you, just a better opportunity here. All right. But somebody just feels betrayed. Anytime you try to choose yourself, it seems like somebody else will get upset, right? It's kind of crazy. But when they're choosing themselves, everything is all good here. All right. Additional messages. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You no longer have to go back and forth in your mind about this particular situation. Even if this person or this company felt like you turned your back. All right. Some of you didn't even feel like you needed to explain yourself anymore. You were just, you know. Clarify the Five of Pentacles with the Hermit. Yeah, Virgo. You just got to a place where you like, I got to do this for me. So you didn't even want to explain yourself anymore. Okay. Final messages for this reading here. Star card here, Aquarius. Yeah. Started separating yourself. Started focusing on your talents, your skills, you know, what kind of relationship you wanted, what kind of job you wanted, what kind of work environment you wanted. For a lot of you, this is work. So that's what you initially did. You went into hermit mode. You started thinking about what you wanted from a situation here. And like I said, the people that felt betrayed, you said to yourself, okay, y'all just have to feel that way. I don't mean to step on anybody's toes, but I got to move forward, right? Okay, so let's look at the energy around you. Okay. Get 2 more shuffles here. 1 more. Okay, overall energy, I have the Strength card in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse. I have the Page of Cups in the reverse. I have the 5 of Wands here. The bottom of the deck, I have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag here. Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, so Pisces, energies around you. I feel like this person or this place here, this company, they were on the fence with this decision. All right. They were on the fence with it. I don't know why. With the Strength card in the reverse, Leo energy, I feel like they felt like they didn't have any control over you or your decision. Magician in the reverse. Yeah, they felt like they couldn't do anything to keep you there. Either this is a person or a job. They feel like there's nothing they could do because you made up your mind. With the Page of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this particular person felt like your heart wasn't in it anymore. If this is a relationship, if this is a job, this company or this manager felt like your momentum had changed. They could have felt like you found another job or something with better pay, but they could literally feel the disconnect. 5 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag here. But the thing about it is, they had internally, they wanted to keep you, but they didn't express it here. That's what we found in the first reading. You remember when I said that you felt like they didn't appreciate you because of when you dropped the ball and you gave them the news, they didn't really react in a certain way, or they didn't really seem like they cared. They really did. So with the 5 of Wands, this is how they wanted to react. Okay? Thank you, Sam. So it's almost like if they would have just expressed themselves externally with what they were feeling inside, I don't know if it would have made a difference, Pisces, but it would have helped you to see their side a little bit more. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. I do get the feeling that they're able to see whatever this is that you've walked into is really benefiting you. Okay? Let me see. I feel like it's just a better opportunity here for you. Let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. With the Star card, here we go again. Aquarius energy. We just had Aquarius just in the other deck here. So with the Star card, they see that this is a better opportunity for you. Even though they hate to see you go, they see that you have better things around you here. All right. Something different than what you had before with them. With the 4 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, some of you could be getting promotions on a new job. Okay. Or new things are happening for you. Clarify the 4 of Wands. A lot of people are noticing this. With the 4 of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the number 4 could be significant. 4 of Swords here. Yeah. So once you became more comfortable, Pisces, with this new direction, new relationship, or new, whatever this is new that you're in, once you became more comfortable with it, you started like letting those guards down just a little bit. Because here with the 4 of Swords, you are protecting yourself a lot here. So maybe you're slowly letting people back in. All right. Slowly getting back to yourself here. Just taking your time, more cautious, right? So yeah, with the 10 of Cups in the reverse in the past, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, I just don't feel like you were happy with this person or this job. Okay, so that's why you wanted to make a change. And this individual, whoever this is, they witnessed this. Clarify the Ten of Cups here in the reverse. With the Five of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. They witnessed you being unhappy, but they were unclear as to why you were unhappy. I don't even know if this person took the time to ask you. Okay, they just sat back and looked. Because remember, we had that Five of Wands where there were things that they wanted to say and they never said it. So they could have literally looked at you at some days or at different times and saw that you were unhappy, but they didn't say anything. Okay, let's clarify this Five of Swords. Why didn't they say anything? Since this is their energy, why didn't this person say anything to Pisces? Like they were just sitting back watching you be miserable or something. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Feels like they didn't want to push you over the edge. But ultimately, it led to an ending with the Tower moment. The Tower card, I should say. So this person didn't say much to you because they didn't want to push you over the edge. They kind of felt like you had one foot in and one foot out the door. With the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag here. I feel like this was a mental struggle for this person. Even though, Pisces, you don't know this, but a lot of them didn't really know what to say to you. They thought about it a whole lot. They didn't know how to formulate the conversation here. All right. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. There we go. With the High Priestess. Yeah. So Pisces energy, they knew you were a hard worker. With the High Priestess, like you deserved more. But with the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, they also felt like there was nothing they could do. Maybe Pisces, this person got to know you well enough to know that when you put your mind on something and you're ready to move forward, that's something you're going to do. That's just a big part of who you are. So they felt like, okay, no matter what I say to Pisces at this time, if they're ready to go, they're going to go. Okay. So once you set your sight on something, whoever this is, they know that you're going to choose to go ahead and go forward. Hi, I'm Crazy Kane, and because of you, I am. Hello. So moving forward with the Hermit card, Virgo energy here. So Pisces, this person knows that you are a self-motivator, okay? They know that when you take time for yourself, you're self-motivating. You're thinking about your next goal. You're thinking about your next vision here. Okay, somebody looks at you as a visionary. So yeah, let's clarify that Hermit card here. The Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. They didn't really know, Pisces, what you were going to do after you left them or left this company. But they knew it had to be something that was going to really add on to your skills, add on to your life here. Because they know that you are the type of person, or they feel like they know. Maybe they don't really know, but they feel like you are the type of person that you want things to add to your life like a bonus instead of a liability, okay? You don't want things that are going to take away from you, and you don't want things that are going to keep you stagnant here. So they know that since you are a self-motivator, that you're going to go for what's going to help you elevate here. If this is a relationship, this person knows what you deserve, and they know what you have communicated to them. So if you made up your mind to leave this relationship, they knew it had to be for a valuable reason here. With the Hierophant in the reverse, Taurus energy. I get the feeling, Pisces, you could have a lot of people around you that probably have tried to frown upon you leaving this job or leaving this person here. Taurus energy. Could have been a Taurus. I don't know why would they frown upon Pisces for leaving this person or job? Let's see. What was it? What was the reason here? Clarify that Seven of King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe a lot of people felt like this was the ideal job or the ideal person. I don't know what they were looking at to think that was the ideal person. With the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag here. It's in the reverse. So Maybe some people around you felt like this person, if it was a relationship, they felt like this person didn't bring a lot of drama or negativity into your life here. I feel like they didn't really know what went on. They were only looking at the outside. So maybe this person had a nice house, a nice car, you know, they had a good job. Just they just dress well and all this kind of stuff. So to people that know you or people around you probably thinking, okay, Pisces has it made. You got a, you know, you got a nice looking man or an attractive woman, like lucky man or lucky woman to have this person. But you, on the other hand, you were sitting here like, I need to go, because I'm just not with this situation here. If this was a job, somebody could have said, okay, Pisces, you make a lot of money over here. You're making all this money. You have your own office. You're doing this. You're getting promotions. But once again, Pisces, here you were trying to get towards something else because you weren't happy. You know, like I said, they know that this company or this person knows you're a visionary, and staying stagnant is something that is just not for you here. Yeah, King of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You couldn't see yourself long term in whatever situation this was, okay? You just couldn't see it. All right, so that's what the energies around you are seeing when it comes to you. All right. Oops. Give me 1 second here. All right, so let's do a random general here. Whatever comes out, part 2 of this reading. Let's do a random general here. Overall, I have the Fool card, Justice in the reverse. I have the Empress. I have the Two of Cups in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Queen of Cups in the reverse here. Bottom of the deck, I have the Ten of Swords. Somebody may be feeling like, I don't know where to go next. Somebody could really, literally, could be feeling like, what do I do next? Where do I go next? All right. With the Fool card here, yeah, you feel like you're free to make different choices, consider different things. All right. But you're thinking, where do I go next? With the Justice card in the reverse here, maybe you feel like you had to try to find your way again, or something like that with the Empress fire energy, and you had to get back to you. Two of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could have been after a marriage. All right. So some of you could be divorced or separated or whatever, and you could be trying to figure out, where do I go next? Or this could just be you. Maybe you're not even out of a relationship. You're just single and you're thinking like, what do I do next? Where do I go next? With the Four of Pentacles in the upright, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, it looks to me like you may have a few ideas here. Okay, there may be one that stands out in particular, but you're not quite sure. Okay. Sorry, Crazy Kane. I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences to you. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Oops. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me see. Too many cards. If the card is meant to come out, it'll come back out. Let's try it again. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Jeez. Wait a minute. All right, here we go. The Hermit in the reverse. Yeah. So you definitely don't want to stay, you don't want to hide away, Pisces. But I do get the feeling some days you do. Some days you do feel like, I want to hide away from the world. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be heard. I just want to be in my own zone. Okay? So some of you could really feel like that. Let me turn my eye out a little bit. Some of you could literally feel like that. Like, some days I don't want to be seen and some days I do. Okay? Because I really feel like you're trying to figure out what's next. King of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of you have recognized that you can't deal with a lot of, this is going to sound so strange, but maybe not. A lot of you recognize that you can't deal with a lot of stimulation, like mental stimulation, like you can't deal with a lot of things at one time, or it causes you anxiety to have so much going on at one time. Some of you have not been able to speak to a lot of friends and family, especially if they have a lot of stuff going on, because it messes with you a little bit. And that's because you're trying to figure out your own life. You know, you're trying to figure out your own life. So it's kind of hard to listen to the woes of everybody else. It's like, it's difficult. Some of you have just said, I can see somebody right now when they having your cell phone in your hand and somebody called you, and you're not being mean or dismissive. It's just like, if somebody's calling you and you know that person has a lot of stuff going on, you look at your phone and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't today. I have to call them later. Okay? So yeah, somebody just cannot deal with all of that right now. Let's clarify the King of Wands in the reverse. With the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, we're going towards Capricorn. Yeah, you find it difficult to focus on yourself. You know? When you're talking to this particular person, I don't know what it is. I don't know if let me see at the bottom of the deck. We got the Sun card in the reverse. They could always have that energy of just, like a negative Nancy or a negative Ned, just negative. And it makes you feel worse because you're already trying to find yourself. And it's hard for you to find yourself in the midst of whatever this person has going on. It's just too much here. I feel like if this person was more of a motivator, if they were passionate about trying to be uplifting for themselves, it may help, But a lot of you Pisces have recognized that you are at a place of you can't constantly be someone else's cheerleader, A lot of you are saying, hey, I need a timeout. I need a timeout. With the 10 of Pentacles here in the reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah. So a lot of these people, Pisces, you've helped them. You were there for them. That's right, Amber. You've helped them. You've been there for them or different people. But something's changed. Something has changed within you. I feel like you figured out you needed time. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, the Death card in the reverse. I feel like you figured out that you needed time away. You needed time away from whatever this is, these people. Because you're trying to figure out what's next. King of Pentacles here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. A lot of people gravitate towards you because you got that healing energy. A lot of people. But you have had to put a pause to a lot of people because you can't take on everybody's problems. You just can't do it. You recognize, you're like, I can't do this. Clarify the King of Pentacles here. I can't do this. I can't show up for everybody. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag. So a lot of you with that Eight of Wands, you don't want to feel like you're avoiding people. But I do feel like that you're staying away from certain energies that that are going to disrupt you or cause you stress here. Okay? The Moon card in the reverse, Pisces energy here. You can literally feel like, Pisces, that these people don't know how you feel, or they're not trying to understand how you feel or where you're coming from. You could literally feel like that. Clarify the Moon card in the reverse with the Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. And for that reason, you separate yourself because you feel like they don't understand. You know? With the High Priestess in the reverse, look at that. So with that High Priestess in the reverse, even on your good days, you don't feel like they understand. But definitely on some of your hard days, you don't feel like these people understand. And they may not. To be honest, they may not be in your life to guide you or to motivate you or anything. They just may be people that are gravitating towards you because you have a healing energy. And we have to be careful of that. You know? We have to be careful of that. A lot of times we don't recognize that. Sometimes we get frustrated with people when all they want to do is talk about drama, talk about their life and complain, and it sounds like they just whining and stuff like that. And they may be. But the thing is, those people are drawn to you because something about you is the healing nature. Okay? So, as far as, who's that? Kikia Harris. I don't, Kelvin, please ask them for guidance. Please, Archangel is my angel, please. Here's the thing with me. I am an intuitive reader. So, whatever information that I'm providing, it's definitely on a spiritual level. So I feel like whatever is coming out is supposed to come out. You know, that's just how I roll here on my channel. You know? Hello, Herbal. Yeah, no problem. Yep. So, so I feel like you recognize that they don't really understand it. But like I said, these people will probably put on your path because you have that healing energy. Okay? But you can't heal everybody. You can't help everybody. Clarify the High Priestess in the reverse. With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. A lot of people, Pisces, could want you to kind of swoop down and solve their problems. You can't do it. You can help them. But, you know, you can't solve their problems. And you can attest to this. A lot of people around you probably want a quick fix. They don't want to go through the pain. They don't want to go through the trying to sort their life out. They just want instant gratification, right? But a lot of you are recognizing that you can't do that because you're recognizing that it hasn't been an instant gratification for you to get here. Okay? So that's why I say, right at this time, you're trying to figure things out. With the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you're giving your energy back to yourself, which means you have been at a point in your life where you were giving so much of your time and energy and support to others that you forgot about yourself. So you're giving that back to yourself. Three of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah. Trying to build onto your stability here. Nine of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius with Gemini. As soon as I picked up that card, Some of you have recognized that you don't want to seem like you're playing the victim here, even though you're not. But a lot of you are feeling like, okay, I don't want to play the victim. I don't want to let this control me anymore. You know, I want to be better. Yeah, it happened to me. But guess what? I have a lot of other good things that are happening for me. Okay? So I'm feeling that very strongly there. With the 9 of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. Devil card in the reverse. Yeah. So you're tired. You're just no longer, with the devil in the reverse, you're no longer tempted to just kind of keep blaming all this stuff. Like, well, I'm not going to do that. But I definitely need to figure out what's next. Okay? I can't do anything about the situation, but I got to move forward here. 7 of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody has recognized that we all go through deception at some point. Somebody recognized that. Somebody said we all go through this sometimes. Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like you got a lot of things going on, a lot of options, or a lot of things you're thinking about. Let's clarify that 7 of Cups. With the 4 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, contemplating. Contemplation. All right. She's realizing that nobody she's around now understands her. Understands she's where she's. Okay. So, yeah. A lot of contemplation here. So you got a lot of options. You got a lot of different avenues you can take, but you're contemplating which one, where you want to start. Okay. Page of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. You've let this part of you go where you felt like maybe you had to have it all figured out. You recognize, hey, I'm not going to know everything. I don't know what's to come, but at least I'm trying. You know? At least I'm trying here. 5 of Swords in reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. You're no longer fighting against what you need to do. But you're still trying to figure out what it is. Let's see. Advice for moving forward for Pisces. 5 of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Try to focus more on what is instead of what isn't. If that makes any sense. Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Recognize that you are loved. Recognize that you are love. Okay? You are loved and you are love. Okay? King of Cups in reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And no, none of us have it all figured out. But taking the first step is key. Even if that means taking it while you're still hurting, taking the first step is key. Additional messages here. Too many cards. Additional messages. Ten of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. Because, I mean, you know, recognizing what you need to do is key. And also recognizing what makes you unhappy. Because how can you be happy if you can't recognize what's making you unhappy? I know that might sound very simple, but a lot of us don't think about that. Final card for this reading. Clarifying the 10 of Cups here. With the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. Once you recognize what is making you unhappy, Pisces, and you're looking forward to what's going to make you happy. Because, you know, happiness starts with us. So once we recognize what is going to help us to feel better, this is what's going to put you in better control of your emotions here. Doesn't mean you're not going to still hurt some days, but it will help your emotions become more channeled. All right. So they're not like all over the place. Okay. Wow. I definitely know how this feels here. We've all been there, not knowing where to go. Or which direction to take, I should say. Okay. All right. So. I was checking out the chat, everybody. Trying to catch up a little bit. Recognize and work on that. Awesome read. Thank you, Driana. Thank you for coming in. I was trying to catch up with the chat. Thank you, you know. What's up with you? Do us mind asking. Yeah. I'm just reading y'all's reading the chat feed. Okay, everybody. That's all I have for you for the bonus. But it does get better, GSH. It does get better. It does get better, okay? I know we're all still healing. Most of us are, okay? Some of us are in a different path than others, but it does get better. I mean, we just have to stay focused. You got me on 2 screens. What in the world? How did you manage that, Driana? How you do that? It takes time. It does take time. It does take time. I'm sorry you're sad. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you. We have all been there, okay? We have all been there. And like I always say, it's okay to feel like you want to guide your heart. I mean, guard your heart. And guide your heart, okay? It's okay if you feel like you want to guard your heart. Let me tell you why. Because your feelings are all that you have. Your feelings they're what make you. Okay? So when you're out here and you want to take your time to get to know people, you want to take your time to feel situations out, you have a right to do that. Because when your feelings are hurt, man, I'm trying to tell you, that's all that you have. So if you're being careful with your feelings, I mean, I can't blame you. No one else can blame you for that. It's painful. It's painful to be betrayed. It's painful to be lied to. It's painful to be in a situation for years and that person walks out on you. It's painful when you've had to walk out on somebody because you were not being treated right. Y'all, it hurts. It just does. Hi, Pearl. But we have to be strong. Okay? We got to be strong. I thought mine was too. Yeah, we gotta be strong. Hi, I'm Roxy. Good to see you. Yeah, we gotta be strong. We're just talking, y'all. I'm noticing. I'm noticing in the chat. You know, we're talking about some things. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. If anybody would like to share in the chat, you know what you're struggling with. I mean, you know, I'm good with that. Oh, you're fine, Roxy. You're good. You're absolutely great. No problem. Yeah, I mean, we've all been there, y'all. That's why, you know, the tarot is to really give you guidance. Okay? Really give you clarity and all of that. And it's so important that if you watch a reading, you resonate with it, you get a message from it, that's great. We always want to make sure we're doing the work to really push forward as well, you know, because tarot is a tool. It's just something to help you see your way a little bit clearer, see it from different angles, see it from an intuitive perspective. But we do have to put the work in. We do have to decide to walk. You know, it's like I tell some of my friends, and they've had to talk to me as well. I tell them all the time, like, hey, even if you're hurting, still get up the next day. You put your best foot forward and you walk. Even if you're hurting, get up and walk. Don't stop walking. Don't stop moving forward. Because eventually, guess what's going to happen? It's going to get easier and easier. All right? It may not get easier overnight. Because it didn't. Check this out, everybody. You didn't fall in love with that person overnight. So those feelings and all that stuff are not going to just leave overnight. You got to give yourself time. You got to give yourself time. You got to give yourself time. I don't care if it's a year, 2, 3, 4, however long you need. Give yourself time. Don't worry about if this person moved on faster than you. Just because they with somebody else don't mean they moved on now. We got to remember that. A lot of people move fast so they don't feel anything. I'm just going to put it out there. I know y'all hear about it all the time. A lot of people move fast so they don't have to feel anything, but they going to feel it because that's just how it works. So, you know, it takes time. You know, it takes time. It just does. So we have to give ourselves the patience and all of that. We got to be patient with ourselves. We got to be patient with where we are. You know. GSH, that's true. And we have to trust that. We have to trust not only that that person will see the error of their ways, but we have to trust that we're going to be okay. We got to start and say, okay, I'm going to be, despite how I'm feeling right now, I'm going to be okay. You got to tell yourself that, and you got to believe that, y'all. You're going to be okay. All it does when you have hurt feelings after being betrayed, that lets you know that you are capable of really loving somebody. Even though it hurts. Be grateful. A lot of people are not even strong enough or courageous enough to get in relationships or to set themselves up that could potentially something could go wrong. Take on a new job or whatever like that. A lot of people are not brave enough to step into something like that. So that's why you have to be patient with yourself. Because everything that we do in life is a gamble. You know, we take a risk each and every day. We take a risk. We take a risk. So when you get hurt, when you get betrayed, when somebody lie to you, when they do this, all that stuff, that's a risk that we take when we trying to get to know people. You know? And it lets you know when you go through things with people, it shows you a different side of people. Not everybody is going to be like your ex. Not everybody's going to be like you. But the more you get to know about people and interaction, you know what I'm saying? You become more aware of how people are. Let's just say you had a horrible breakup, right? You know what that does after you get through the pain of it? You recognize like, oh my goodness, people can really be this cruel. People can really be this cruel. Oh my God, you know, and you got to look at it like that. So guess what's going to happen? Since you had that horrible breakup or that separation, right? And that person was nasty to you. That right there, let me tell you what that does. That helps set you up for the next relationship. And you don't want to take that old pain into something new, but it teaches you something. Because guess what you're going to do? You're going to say, I'm going to be happy with or without this new person. So if they start showing me that they don't care about me, they don't value my time, they don't make me a priority, they start disrespecting me, disregarding my feelings, guess what I know what I need to do? I need to bounce. I need to bounce. I've loved her for 34 years. No one will ever have the 30 years I've been with her to grow with her and heed. I'm waiting on the rest of that message. Yeah. So, you know, you got to give yourself time, ladies and gentlemen. You got to give yourself time. Do not wish bad on these people. Don't wish ill on these people, y'all. I'm telling you, karma works both ways. Do not wish bad on them. Don't do it. That is the worst thing you can do, is to wish somebody bad that did you wrong. This is what you do. You wish them well. I'm going to tell you what that means. When you wish somebody well, you're wishing for them to be well. But guess what happens with wellness? When a person's going through wellness, they have to look at what's wrong. Right? So this person is going to evaluate what was wrong with them. So wish them well so they can be sent the energy and the blessing to look over their life and discover wellness. We don't discover wellness without reflection. Don't wish them bad. They're going to see the error. They're going to see what they did to you. Please don't do it, y'all. I'm telling you. That can only set you up. It's going to set you up for something you don't want. Always wish them well. I don't care what they did. You can say, I'm not okay with what this person did to me. I did not like it. It really hurt me. You got a right to feel that way. Don't ever let anybody take that from you. But the one thing that I do not want you to do is wish bad on them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because then you're no better than them. You are no better than them. If you're going to wish bad on them, you're no better than they are. Always, always, always. Even if it kills you, it hurts you, always say, no, that person hurt me and I did not like it. I didn't like what they did. I didn't like that they lied, they cheated, they did whatever to me, they stole from me, they did, because I've done the readings, y'all. I know y'all have really been through it. I know that. And I don't care to go into a whole lot because that's confidential stuff there. But what I'm saying is, don't be like them. Don't be like them. You want to be better. Because guess what's going to happen? You keep putting out that healing and positive energy. It's going to find its way back to you. Tenfold. It's going to find its way. It's going to find its way back to you, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you what I know. Because I done been through the ringer myself. I've been down. All the way down. And what did I do? I wished everyone well. I separated myself, worked on myself, still working on myself. I'm no better than any of y'all. Still working on myself daily. And I still wish these people well. Always do that. Always. You didn't deserve any of it. No. You don't deserve to be mistreated, disrespected, lied to. Anything you went through that was wrong, you did not deserve it. If you did something to somebody else, guess what? They didn't deserve it. So you own whatever mistake you made, right? You own it. But you also assign the accountability where it is supposed to be. But if you sit up here and, in the watching the readings or whatever you do, and you are just, oh, I want this person to get karma. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want that. You know what you're doing? Your words have power. You're putting stuff out there to come back to you. You don't want that. You don't want that. I promise you. Always wish people well that do you wrong. If they do you wrong, y'all, wish them well. Because guess what? When they do you wrong, something's wrong with that person. You think about it. Happy people don't go around just hurting people. Something's got to be wrong with somebody to hurt somebody that really cared about them. I'm just being honest. Something has to be wrong with people that hurt people that care about them. That's why I'm telling you. Wish them well, because something's wrong with that person. And it may not be for you to try to heal them or to try to help them. It may not be for you. Maybe you help them in all the ways that you could. But anytime you got an individual in your life that you've helped and you've been there, you've been honest, you've been loyal, you've been this, you've been that to them, and they still lie, cheat, deceive, betray, something wrong with that person. Something, I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense, right? Think about it. So, I think on that level. Think about that thing. Why would somebody, a human being that's happy with themselves and they love themselves, why would they get with somebody that loves them and then they hurt them? Think about it. Because that person's not happy with themselves. Granted, some relationships don't work out. But when you got a person that's betraying you, deceiving you, lying to you, treating you bad and all this kind of stuff, not wanting to listen to your emotions, something wrong. Something is wrong. I'm just being real. They can say all day, well, I'm leaving you because you argue too much. You this, you that, you this, you that. They can say that all day long. But guess what? Like they used to tell, like, I don't know, they might still say this. I know y'all heard of this. When you point one finger, guess what? How many you got pointing back at you? 4. Okay. So it's like, what did you do? I couldn't have done everything. What did you do? Y'all, trying to tell you. Happy people do not go around hurting people. Happy people do not do that. Something had to be wrong with that person. Something that maybe you didn't know about. Who knows? But you sit there and you like, okay, no, I wasn't perfect. Maybe I made my mistakes myself. Maybe I did things I wasn't supposed to do. Maybe I said things I wasn't supposed to say. But did that give that person the right to cheat on me, lie to me, steal from me, leave me in the dark, put me in a third party? No. No. Something was wrong with the person. Especially if you were willing to try to make it work, because nobody's perfect. But I'm talking about if you were deceived, if you were hurt, you were betrayed, and you know that you did your absolute best at that time, at that version of you now, that version. We ain't talking about this new version. Because we trying to get you right with this new version. And we're going to do it too. Promise you, we're going to get you right. But that old version, you did the best you could do when you were that version. Right? So if that person hurt that version of you, think about that. Why would a happy person cheat on you? Think about it. If they're happy with themselves, why would they cheat on you? If they're happy with themselves, why would they lie to you? If they're happy with themselves, why would they put you in third parties? It doesn't make sense. Because if they're happy with themselves, they love themselves. Therefore, if they love themselves, they love humanity, which means they love other people and they wouldn't want to hurt another person. I'm telling you. Or they bring it along with experiences. That's right, Adriana. Yeah. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you. A lot of people, we can get so consumed with the grief and everything that we might not look at that side of it. Because when people leave us or you left somebody and they make you feel like it was your fault for not wanting to put up with the mess that you had to go through, you will spend a long time trying to analyze, why did they say that? Why did they do that? But then you got to really break it down and say, wait a minute. Was this person even a healthy person? Were they emotionally healthy? Because if I was loyal, trustworthy, honest, I was always there. I did the best that I could do. I couldn't do it all, but I did my best at that time, that version of me, and they still stepped out on me. Something was wrong with them. Something was wrong with them. Telling you. As a man, I want to know. Hold on, I gotta read this one. Kia Harris. As a man, I want to know of if I should fight. What do you mean fight? Facts. A lot of wounded people walking on earth, not in tune, comfortable with who they are. That's right, Alan Browning. Fight for her. I've heard this somewhere. I think it was on a Tyler Perry movie, I believe. You can only fight with someone that wants to get in the ring with you. You can only fight for somebody that wants to get in the ring with you now. If they're not willing to get in the ring with you, you got to move on. And that's hard. But you can only fight with somebody that's willing to get in the ring with you and fight for it. Fight for the connection. Just saying. You can't make a person love you. And I know that's hard to hear. I get it. You know, you can't make them love you, y'all. I'm telling you, you cannot make another person love you. But check this out. Do you really want to spend more of your time trying to make this person love you? Or would you rather go on? Because most times, here's the little golden nugget that I find. Most times, if you go ahead and work on yourself, self-improvement, loving yourself, thanking God for another day, whatever you do, working on your money, working on your body, doing whatever you need to do on that business that you're trying to start, whatever it is. When you start making moves and you start working on all this good stuff for yourself, most times you don't want that person no more. You really don't, because guess what happens? You grow. And you might think about them, but you don't want to be with them anymore. Most times you don't. And guess what happens? Usually that's when they want to see what you're doing. How many of y'all can attest to that? I know I got some people in here. I know I got some people in here that have been through that. I just know it. Give people what they want. I am a firm believer in giving people what they want. If a person tells me they want to move on, they don't want me no more, they got all that nasty stuff to say to me, I give them what they want. It's Christmas time. I'm going to give you the gift you asked me for. Silence. My energy gone out your life. Block, block, block. I'm giving you everything. I'm giving you everything. Yeah, give them the gift of goodbye. Don't allow anybody to keep telling you they don't want you. Don't do that. It just hurts right now. I have to be patient with yourself. I know the feeling. Yeah. Yeah, J Daddy Jr., yeah. I'm telling you. It hurts y'all a bit. Whew. Lord, we don't even have enough time in the chat for me to tell you about my stuff, okay? But what I can tell you is, if you work on yourself, genuinely work on yourself, and you make a decision to do that, I promise you, you will be on top. You may not get this person back. I'm trying to tell you, half the time, you don't want them back. Half the time when you go and work on yourself, a lot of times you just get curious. You wonder if they notice new things about you. That's normal. But a lot of times, you don't want them back. And then they be all up in your malfunction, trying to see what you're doing. You like, what in the world? That's when I'm telling you. You don't have to sweat no man or no woman. There are a whole lot of people in the world. You don't have to sweat nobody. That's just because one person wasn't equipped enough to see the gift that you are, that don't mean everybody gonna be crazy like that. I'm just being real. I'm just being real, y'all. That's only one man or one woman. And we have billions out here. You know. But I know we gotta heal and get to that point. I know. Because right now it seems like that's the only person in the world, and it's not. And a lot of times when you go somewhere and heal and work on yourself, you're like, man, what in the world? I'm sitting up here sweating for what? Why am I sweating over this person? Alabama, exactly. I took the time to figure out what was my childhood trauma. I was people pleaser because my sister and I always compare. I wanted people to like me, so I took that into a relationship. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Just after you wake up and realize the toxicity you went through, you're looking get out my face. Yep, that's right, GSH. And you had lots of options, but taking none because I love her. And you don't have to take options. If you're still hung up on this person, Kakia, Harris, if you're still hung up on this person, take time to do you. Don't worry about no options. Do you. You're going to always have options. The options going to be there. They're going to be there. Because as much as you work on yourself, you're going to always attract people. That's just what it is. People want to be around successful people, positive people. You know, so don't worry about your options running low. There's going to always be options. As long as you're working on yourself and as long as you're doing your thing, there's going to always be somebody checking for you. That's just what it is. And you got to believe that. You got to process it. That's how you manifest. You got to wake up every day and say, you know what? I'm handsome. I'm beautiful. You know what I mean? I look good in my own way. I'm ready for the world. And you got to believe that. You got to put that in your spirit deep. You got to step into that thing. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to start pulling in different energies. Boom, boom, boom. You know, and you sitting there like, what? I'm not even checking for nobody. I've been working on me and I'm getting all these people trying to talk to me. That's how it works. That's how manifestation is. Boom, GSH. Love that. Work on yourself. Heal, vibrate high, love from afar. Yes, you can still love the person, but keep walking. If you don't work on yourself, that same type of energy will repeat. Boom, Driana, get daggone right. It's coming back, and it's going to come back into another person. That's right. It's going to come back in another person. So you want to heal. So you can be able to identify that same crazy energy. Because it will come back in another person if you haven't healed it yet. Yes. A lot of dismantling and reprogramming. Boom. Alan Browning. Yes. My pleasure, Kikia. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about, oh, my goodness, I'm still hurting. Oh, and you got people trying to talk to you while you hurting and you know you're not ready. Don't worry about that. I'm going to tell you why. Don't worry about it. You heal. You work on yourself. There are going to always be options. You got to believe that. You got to say, I know there's somebody out here for me. I just need to continue to work on me so that I don't miss the right person. Because a lot of times you can get a lot of Mr. Wrongs and Miss Wrongs and miss out on the right ones. Okay? I'm just saying. You want to be out here. Look, I want the right version of it. I want the right version of the person I'm supposed to have. Okay? That's what you got to say to yourself, man. There's going to always be options. Don't ever think there's not going to be options. Work on yourself. If it takes 6 months to a year to 2 years, do you. You can still love the person, but love them enough to let them go. If they end up back with you, cool. If they don't, cool. You got to be cool with that. You got to be cool with that. That's right, Driana. Boom. You got to be cool with that person not being in your life and you still love them. You know? You can still love a person and wish them well, and you go somewhere and heal from that broken relationship. And you may always love that person. Nothing wrong with that. But you got to love yourself more. You got to say, now, self, do I really deserve to keep right on dealing with somebody that ain't trying to deal with me? No, you don't. But when you start working on yourself and this person start, hey, big head, I see you over there doing your thing. Oh, I see you. Oh, you making big moves. You know what you do? You better reevaluate, because now, see, they want to get to know that new version of you, and you got to watch that too. Because just because you got a new version, they may still be on their old version. And that's where it gets tricky. That's cool. That's nice. I'm glad you have great friends. If you got good friends, hey, that makes it better. You know? So that's cool. Can't keep giving these people your power, man. A lot of times they want you to beg them back so they can keep saying no. Alan Browning, that stuck with me. You learned the lesson and got out the karmic cycle, but the other person is still not ready and you can't take. That's right, Alan Browning. What? Yes, ma'am. I'm glad you put that up there. Yeah, I did say that. You can't take them with you, y'all. I'm telling you. Because you probably have already hit an elevation in your vibration. And that person can keep you bound. They can keep you just stuck. Here you are, trying to get up on the ranks. And they could be keeping you just stuck. And that's why sometimes they're pulled apart from you. And as painful as it is, if that person's not willing to grow, it may be for the best that they do go. Because you'll be miserable. Can you imagine not reaching your potential because you're still connected with somebody that doesn't want to grow? You know what's going to happen in a few years? Oh my God. You're going to resent them. That's right. That's right. You're going to resent them. So no two people are alike. But if you can meet somebody that wants to grow in their own way and you grow in your own way and y'all are growing together, that's what you want. That's what you want. Because you don't want them to be just like you. You just want them to have a direction and a purpose, and they're on that path to get to their direction and their purpose. It makes a huge difference. But if you got somebody that is lost, they don't know where they're going, they don't know what they want, they don't know how to get it, and you sitting there like, okay, how can I work with you? And you don't know where you're going. You don't know if you're coming or you're going. And look, y'all, I'm going to say this too before we end the live. It's more to life than having somebody sitting up talking about how fine you are and how handsome you are. Look. That's all well and good. But I'm encouraging you to already know that you fine and you handsome. You don't need nobody to tell you that. You already know you look good. But what you need is a partner that's going to be attracted to your body, your mind, and most importantly, your soul, your spirit. You know what I mean? Bump all that sitting up talking about you fine all the time. I know I'm fine. You got to have that confidence in yourself. I already know I look good. So how can we really vibrate on a spiritual level? What can we do on another level? Somebody calling you beautiful all day. All of me, not just part of me. Boom, Driana. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with somebody being flattering. Nothing wrong with that. But come with something a little bit more than just, oh, you so fine, you so beautiful, this and that. I mean, I appreciate that. But what else you got going on? What else can we talk about? What are you trying to do? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? Stuff like that. What do you believe? How do we vibe? How we vibe? That type of stuff. I'm telling you. Not that's what I'm saying. So remember that when you're dating, it's all right for somebody to tell you, compliment you. Yeah, you want people to compliment you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm just saying sometimes, some people that are low vibrational will come into your life, right? And they're like, girl, you so fine. Dang, shorty bad. And then for my fellas, dang, you are built. You look good. Ooh, I like your beard. I like all this stuff. And it's like, okay, cool. But what's next? GSH says, see you later. See you later. Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. Getting beyond the physical part. This is a little extra, y'all. I know y'all probably, anybody coming in now, they're like, what is she doing? Never had a mother. Okay. Sorry to hear that. You know. I have a clue about women. Okay. That's understandable, but don't let any woman run all over you. That's fine. You don't want to let anybody, I don't care who it is, you don't want them to run all over you. It's certainly not to play with your emotions. No. My pleasure. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Um, Tarot Destroyer. I see you. I see that you don't have anything else to do but to come into my live with that. And so you're about to be blocked. Thank you, though. Because I'm not a witch. This is just tarot. I mean, you should have really stayed off my page and mind your business. All right. Yeah, girl. Persevere Pisces, that's how they do. They just they spend their time coming in with that stuff like that. It says we've been friends for 30 years. I thought that we were past that misogyny. My independence and my spiritual journey have made him turn on me. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Aya. But you want somebody that's gonna support you, all of you. You know what I mean? That's right, Persevering Pisces. Yeah, you want someone that's gonna support all of you, spiritual journey and all. I'm sorry that happened to you. Things will only getting better once you start taking care and looking up yourself. That's right, Sam. You're right. Adriana, yeah. Girl, I have to go ahead and just, when I see that crazy stuff like that, I have to go ahead and get them out of here. They try to come in there scaring somebody. I'm like, I know I'm not a witch and all that craziness. Trying to kill the love he says his own. Wow. He only gave me a first oracle deck. Wait a minute. Makes no sense. Wow. Keep the love flowing. They hate it. Yep. I know, Roxy. Gets on my nerves. Like, that person didn't have anything better to do but to get into the live and just start that. I just don't, you know. I don't understand, but maybe they felt justified in it, and I felt justified for blocking them. Exactly, persevering Pisces. It's a tool, not a yeah, demonizer. Yeah, exactly. Nope, Juliana, they are not. Alan Brown is laughing. No, look, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm very straightforward, straight to the point. When I see that crazy stuff, I just talk to them for a little bit, and then I block them, and I tell them straight up, you didn't have anything else to do but to come in here and worry me, and then I go ahead and block them. It's just crazy. The fact that they took the time to click on this live and to click the little chat thing to type, I mean, that's a lot of energy they put in to just be negative. And it was a whole paragraph too. Like, it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. That's probably right, Aya. Probably no one called them for Father's Day. That's probably right. Happy Father's Day to any dads we have in here. That is so funny. That's probably what happened. But I am not the one. They better call Tyrone or somebody, not me. I can't do that. Mm-mm. No. Call Tyrone. You got a boy and a girl. Okay. They get on my nerves coming in here with that mess. That's right, Driana. Yeah, I will, man. I will. It's been a while since I had one to come in like that. Oh, it's been a while since I had a troll to come in like that, and I'm sitting there like, you. Out of all the days, out of all the things you could be doing, you decide to come in here and get on my nerves with that paragraph. It's just crazy to me. You spend your time doing stuff like that. I wonder, are they getting paid to do that? Probably not. Probably not. My pleasure, Kikia. I hope this helped. I hope things get better for you. Stuff is crazy, man. You gotta watch people these days. They're crazy. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Anybody else would like to share anything before we leave the chat? Is there anything in the planets other than Moon and Pisces that may cause tension lately? Not that I'm aware of. I do think some people are still being affected by some of the shadow from Mercury retrograde, possibly, but not that I'm aware of. I'm not going to say there isn't, just not from where I'm aware of. I am going to check that out, though, a little bit more. That's right. Herbal combo. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe I'm just he lucky wants to get attention from all direct. Dog. Yeah. Oh man, Aya. Wow. Yeah, I can see that. I think there's no planet in retrograde for 4 months. I think Saturn, but not. Yeah. I have to check into that. I do keep up with astrology, but not extensively. So I have to check into that. To here. Okay. Here tonight for a reason for her name. Her name's in my head. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Oh, man. Okay, Aya. Thank you for that. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss as well. My condolences to you, Kikia. Mm. But you have a chance to do things better now. So you have to remember that. I can imagine. My pleasure. All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and end the live. I'm going to go ahead and put these timestamps up. I really appreciate you coming in. How would you, before I go, how would you ladies and gentlemen feel about just a chat, just a live to discuss relationships, grief, loss? Let me know what y'all think about that. Outside of tarot, what do y'all think about that? Because I'm seeing a lot of feedback here tonight. And I'm just kind of thinking like, my pleasure, Driana. Okay, cool, Darisha. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking about that. I think I'm gonna try to schedule it so I can get more people in the chat, you know? Oh man, thank you so much, Kikia. I mean, it's just life lessons, intuition. That's all it is. You know, I've been through a lot in my life. So I feel like I was just guided to really share my wisdom, my focus, just to try to shed light, man, because it's hard to really guide someone if you haven't been there. And I've been where you ladies and gentlemen have been, probably a lot worse, you know what I mean? But my pleasure. So y'all let me know, even if you're seeing this live after this air, after the streams, let me know how you would feel about a live just exclusively to talk about grief, loss, divorce, breakups. Even though that all fits in the grief category. But y'all let me know. I know. I saw that too, Drian. I thought I got rid of him. I'm like, oh my God. Persevere Pisces. You said, oh my gosh, I'm out. I thought I got rid of that person. I'm like, what in the world? Have a blessed night as well. Thank you, Alan Browning. Thank you so much. Yeah, I tried to have a chat based on grief and all of that before. I didn't have many people come in. Maybe because I didn't schedule it. But maybe, just maybe, it may be different this time. Maybe. Girl, Tarot Destroyer, why don't you find you something to do besides coming here? Because I'm not inviting spirits. Why are you wasting your time? I just don't get it. Why are you wasting your time? Yeah, I think so. Tarot Destroyer, why are you wasting your time? Don't you have something to do? Don't you got to get up and go to work tomorrow or something? Why are you in here? You should really find you something to do besides coming here, because you're not intimidating me at all. Okay. Well, you do you. Let me report you. Let me see. Harassment, bullying. So I reported you for harassment to YouTube. So I'm going to let you figure that out. It's ridiculous. I done blocked them 3 times. Goodness. Thank you. Thank you, Driana. Yeah. I just reported them. I mean, it's just crazy. That's so annoying. Sometimes I think people, I think it's a jealousy thing. I really do. Island Browning. Someone mad the cards aren't in their favor. Yep, that's probably it. I'm telling you. Y'all, it's just, people are so crazy. It's just, I'll never understand it. I never understand it. But once again, we wish them well. I always say that. We have to wish people well, even when they do crazy stuff, even though they do us wrong. We got to wish them well so that hopefully they can get some help with whatever they're going through. Because you know they got to be going through something if they coming in acting like that. I will destroy your hyper obese skank powers. You need a life. You really do. You really need a life. Because evidently you don't have one. Yeah, I don't understand it. It must be multiple people. I bet you it's multiple people. Thank you, Adriana. My pleasure, Melanin Mommy. My pleasure. They are like roaches. Exactly. Ugh. Oh, man. But anywho, I'm going to get these timestamps out, everybody, so you'll be able to go back. Probably Kakia, wasting time. Need to be trying to get ready to go to work tomorrow. That's what they need to be doing. Instead of coming in here worrying me, trying to scare somebody. I'm just saying. Then talking about hyper obese powers. How stupid did that sound? Like, really? Hyper obese powers? It's just crazy. Hyper obese powers. Lord have mercy. I just can't. Anyway, here we go. Good night, Kakia. All right. Hi, Danny. See what I'm saying. Why would demons speak through cartoon cards? Why would demons speak through cartoon cards? You sound stupid right now. That is so lame. You really should be getting ready to go to work tomorrow. That's what you should be doing. You should be asking yourself that. Why would demons speak through cards? See, that's how I know you don't know what you're talking about. That's how I know. That's how I know you don't know what you're talking about. That's exactly how I know. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Stay blessed and safe, okay? Bye, everybody.